Hey guys, it's Clockwork. Welcome to the fourth episode of Social Hackers Podcast. Today I'm going to be talking briefly about dead drops. So, what a dead drop is it's a location used for shipment of items that's purchased illegally or received through illicit means. This means that if you bought an item using a stolen credit card, which I don't condone, or if you got an item from a scamming company, such as using a PID scam for, let's say, a keyboard, or more recently, I've seen a lot of talk about Philips getting headphones from them. If you're getting this sort of item, dead drops will be okay for using. Um, Also, on a little darker scale, let's say you're getting bombs or whatever, but that's for more terrorist organizations, and I'm hoping that you aren't terrorists. So one of the main questions that I've gotten is when they're supposed to use one. Um, the the best time to use one is if you're getting a lot of items. So let's say, for instance, you're getting a lot of keyboards, or you're getting a lot of headphones, or whatever your item of choice is. And let's say you're getting it to sell, so you're getting roughly 20 to 30 items. You'll want to use a dead drop then. But if you're just getting one item, no, you don't really need one. You can just ship it to your house, and it'll be fine. Um, Also, if you're using a stolen credit card, which again I do not condone, but if you have to use one, or if you just are that kind of person and you use one, then you'll want to use a dead drop, no questions asked. Um, yeah. Another question that I get is where to, or where's the best place for a dead drop. Um, for me, the best place is a house that's for sale. So find a house that's kind of run down, but that's not too run down. You don't want it to be sold, but you don't want it to look really, really, really messed up. Otherwise, it looks really strange. But yeah, you'll just want a house that's for sale, and you'll want to make sure that it's in a nice neighborhood, fairly nice neighborhood. Preferred location is around a bunch of old people that tend to go to bed at about like 8. That way you can just walk up at 9, pick up the item, and leave. But again, that's optional. It's preferred, but it'll still work. You just need to be able to get to the item without someone seeing you or thinking it's suspicious. Another place to have a dead drop is an abandoned house. Um, Now, an abandoned house isn't really the best thing, because usually abandoned houses don't receive mail. If they do, they aren't abandoned. So it just looks suspicious. So I would not suggest using an abandoned house. Another thing for a dead drop, though, is would be considered a live drop, which is where people are actually living. And I'll go into that more in more detail later on. So if you have any questions or any comments, feel free to post them in the comments section below, or just go to the blog and ask them there. Um, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Social Hackers Podcast. I'm Clockwork, and